Ladies and gentlemen, football fans across the nation, buckle up because Monday Night Football is about to deliver a clash for the ages. Imagine this. The thunderous roar of 70,000 green-clad warriors at Lincoln Financial Field, the air thick with that unmistakable Philly grit, and the Philadelphia Eagles staring down the Green Bay Packers in a primetime showdown that could swing the NFC East wide open. But here's the million-dollar question that's got every Bird's faithful on the edge of their seats. Will superstar wide receiver A.J. Brown lace them up and light up Lambeau Field? Or will the Eagles have to grind it out without their big play beast? Welcome to your Eagles Update. I'm your host, diving deep into the drama, the history, and the heartbreak of it all. Let's fly into this one. Folks, if you're just tuning in, let's break it down quick and clean. A.J. Brown, the towering 6'1" missile receiver who's been torching secondaries all season, sat out Week 8 with a nagging hamstring tweak. That was right before the Birds caught a much-needed breath with their bye in Week 9. Now, as we barrel toward Week 10 on November 10th, the suspense is thicker than a cheesesteak. Brown's status is up in the air, no two ways about it. The Eagles don't drop their first practice report until Thursday, thanks to that Monday night slot giving them extra recovery time. Coming off Week 7, A.J. looked as locked in as ever, but boom, 0 practices leading into that Jacksonville loss, and he was sidelined. The bye week? It's like a secret weapon for soft tissue stuff like this, giving those fibers time to knit back together. But how severe was it? That's the riddle Nick Sirianni and the training staff are sweating over right now. Even if Thursday's news is a gut punch, Brown's out the weekend to ramp up. Maybe a light Saturday jog through could seal the deal for game time. The Eagles? They need him bad against the Packers defense that's been feasting on big plays lately. Now, let's zoom in on why A.J. Brown isn't just a player. He's a spark plug in this Eagles offense that's been humming like a well-oiled machine. Drafted by the Titans in 2019 out of Ole Miss, where he was a Biletnikoff Award finalist, Brown hit Philly in 2022 and immediately became Jalen Hurts' go-to guy in that Shanahan-style scheme. Remember his debut? 80 catches, over 1,100 yards, and a touchdown dance that had the link erupting. This season alone, through 7 games before the injury, he's hauled in 45 balls for 720 yards and 6 scores, averaging nearly 16 yards a pop, turning routine slants into house calls. Without him in Week 8, the passing game sputtered to just 180 yards. Hurts leaning heavy on Devonta Smith and that gritty run game from Saquon Barkley. It's no secret. Defenses double-team Smith when Brown's out, and suddenly those underneath routes feel like a trap. Hamstrings are tricky beasts. Pull mild, you're back in a week, grade 2, and you're dancing with 2 weeks of rehab. Eagles fans know the drill. We've seen it with Deshaun Jackson back in the day, turning speed demons into sideline spectators. But hold on, because this isn't just about one guy. It's about the soul of the Philadelphia Eagles, a franchise that's risen from the ashes of heartbreak to Super Bowl glory. Think back to that magical 2017 run. Nick Foles under center, the Philly special, trick play that had the world buzzing, and a Lombardi trophy hoisted in the city of brotherly love. Reggie White, the Minister of Defense, sacking QBs like it was his calling. Brian Dawkins, the flying safety who hit like a freight train and preached fire and brimstone in the locker room. Donovan McNabb, scrambling for his life and slinging it to 2 in those epic Cowboys bloodbaths. The Eagles aren't just a team, they're a movement, fueled by that iconic fly. Eagles, fly chant that echoes from the Schuylkill River to the suburbs. And don't get me started on those NFC East rivalries. The Cowboys? They're the silver spoon villains we love to hate, with Dak Prescott smirking across the field. The Giants? Eli Manning flashbacks still sting. Even Commanders, rebuilding or not, bring that divisional fire. This Packers tilt? It's a throwback to the 2011 divisional round heartbreaker, when Aaron Rodgers carved us up. Revenge is a dish best served with cheese curds on the side. Let's get tactical here, because Coach Sirianni's play calling without Brown, it's like trying to run the Rocky steps with a bum knee. The Eagles' offense thrives on misdirection. Play-action bootlegs where Hurts rolls out, hits Brown on a deep post for 40 yards, and suddenly Barkley's got to crease up the gut. Stats back it up. With A.J. on the field, Philly's third down conversion jumps to 48%, tops in the league. Without him, it dips to 35% middle of the pack. Compare that to Green Bay's secondary. Jair Alexander's a shutdown corner, but he's nicked up too, and their linebackers have been gashed by mobile QBs like Hurts. If Brown's out, expect more 12 personnel. 2 tight ends with Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra boxing out for Smith. Hurts? He's got to audible more, maybe sprinkle in some RPOs to keep Joe Barry's defense guessing. And hey, the run game's been gold. Barkley's at 685 yards already, echoing his Giant days, but with way more green. Injury-wise, the Eagles are holding steady otherwise. No major hits in the bye, though that defensive line rotation with Hayes and Reddick, and Josh Sweat needs to pressure Jordan Love early. Love's got that arm talent, but turnovers are his kryptonite. 6 picks already. Force M, D-line, and this could be a low-scoring slugfest. I caught up with some voices in the know. First, fictional scoop from Jalen Hurts himself, straight out of the NovaCare complex. AJ's our warrior man. That bye week, he's grinding in the tub, lifting spirits in the film room. Whether he's out there or not, we're built for this, Philly tough. Sirianni echoed that fire. We got depth for a reason. Brown's a stud, but Devonta's stepping up huge, and Saquon's carrying the load. Monday night's about us, not one play. And from a rabid Eagles fan at the Xfinity Live tailgate, call him Big Sal from South Philly. If AJ's back, we steamroll him. No Brown? Still sending cheeseheads home crying. Fly, Eagles, fly on 3. Even popped in a quick chat with ex-Eagle and analyst Brian Westbrook. Look, hamstrings heal, but heart doesn't. The Birds' O-line is the best in football. Let him pave the way. And Hurts cooks regardless. Love those insights. They remind us this game's as much mental as physical. Peering ahead, the stakes couldn't be higher. The Eagles sit at 6-2 after that Week 8 hiccup, clinging to first in the NFC East by a thread over the surging Cowboys. A win over Green Bay catapults them toward that 10-win pace, locking a playoff bye and maybe even home field dreams. Browns return, it flips the script. Suddenly, they're not just contenders, they're the team nobody wanted in January. No AJ, it tests the depth, exposes any cracks before the brutal stretch against the Ravens and Chiefs. Long term, this bye was a godsend for the roster. Jason Kelsey's retired shadow looms, but Cam Jurgens is holding it down at center, and that secondary with Darius Slay and Reed Blankenship, they're allowing just 18 points a game. Expert take from ESPN's Tim McManus. Philly's built different now. Hurts is MVP chatter, and if Brown suits up, they're the NFC's alpha. Pop culture tie-in, this M&F feels like a Rocky sequel. Underdog Eagles, blue-collar Packers, under the lights with Joe Buck calling the shots. Will it end with a Hurts scramble worthy of Stallion himself? You bet. Fans, as we wrap this Eagles frenzy, remember, Philadelphia sports isn't about perfection. It's about passion, perseverance, and those moments that make you believe. Whether A.J. Brown's hamstring holds or not, the Birds are soaring into Lambeau with fire in their eyes. Tune in Monday night, ESPN at 8:20 Eastern. Grab your green jersey, crack a Yangling and chant loud. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to glory. This is your Eagles anchor signing off. Keep it locked here for all the updates, highlights, and hot takes. What's your prediction? Hit us up on social. Until next time, stay fierce, stay faithful. Go Birds!